My name is Wilfred Serekal, the project coordinator for the project titled Investing in Students with Disabilities. Last time, during the empowerment program, we had a similar program, what we did on coaching and the mentorship for the deaf and the hearing student from the 10th secondary schools. From the last program, we realized that there was a great demand to continue with the program because most of the school, there were new admission of new students who were inquiring also to learn something about self-confidence, sign languages, and how they can demand their rights wherever it is required. For our last project, some of the schools they did well and some they did not do well. Therefore, currently, in the acceleration grant, we want only to deal with 8 schools. These 8 secondary schools are Mulingano Secondary School, Tanga Technical, Mustafa Sabodo, Njombe Viziwi, Morogoro Secondary School. The others are Iringa and Barangadalalu, and the last one is Mpala Secondary School. This project will just be run for 18 months, and the following activities are going to assist to achieve the goal. The first activity will be for the pre-meetings of the project team. The project team will just consist of 6 members, and they will be responsible for designing the sufficient schedule for the whole project in regard to the project time. Also, it will be responsible for purchasing all of the items which shall be used to support the project. The other activity will be on conducting a sensitization seminar for key stakeholders. In this project, we are expected to have 40 key stakeholders who will cooperate with the project team in order to reach out the target goal of the project. And these stakeholders will include head of school, teachers themselves, students with disabilities and those with non-academic disabilities, policymakers and other academicians. The other activities will be based on establishment of network of 80 clubs. Each school will establish a club in which now disabled students and those with no disabilities will have a great chance to learn more topics which will be based on building their confidence, especially on demanding their right, on the free of expressing their feelings. Also, they will learn more topics based on how they can be human rights activisms. The 5th activity will be on organizing competitions among the students themselves. This will be an innovative issue in that students themselves will design what they can do in order to raise their talent by showing out the community that disabilities is not an ability. This can be either athletics or dances or artworks, photography, catering and other rights. The organization is going to offer an amount of 500,000 for each school. At least it can help them to meet some of the requirements that will support their initiatives. Through the above activities, OSNETS believes that it is going to improve the livelihood of all young students with disabilities by being confident enough of expressing their feelings, participating fully in the community without regarding themselves that they are disabled or that they can't do anything. Therefore, we are also going to share the information with the larger community because we are going to use the website to post some of the events. Also, we shall use our magazine, which is also a magazine which we produce every year, versions, to split out the message to the community. But also, we are going to initiate the Austin Online TV that we hope that many bloggers and other YouTube users will see more for what the student with disability can do. So we hope that till when the project is going to end, most of the community is going to term that Disability is not an ability. Other activities will be conducting a visual meeting with the trainee of trainees. These are the teachers. Link and learning event where the project officers will be joining other voice grantees to learn more how to administer the project. The other thing will be the feedback meeting where key stakeholders and other implementers of the project will receive the physical report from each school and realize what went well and what needs to be improved. This project is expected to bring out the following changes. First, by referring to the established networking clubs, students with disabilities will have increased their ability on feeling free to express their feelings without depending on other voices, for example, on other non-disabled students. Secondly, students with disabilities will have reduced the tendency of regarding their kind of disability as a way of gaining excuse. So they're going to be a responsible citizen of the country. The other thing is that students with disabilities will also be aware on how to demand their rights and how to treat others equally in the community. On the side of teachers, and these are special education teachers and non-special education teachers, will have increased their perspective on the collaborations and on the way of creating positive environment that would support learning for students with disabilities. Side of government institutions, and these are the school administratives, they are going to modify the school environment that will support students with disabilities to practice everything that is going to support them to become full, sufficient and active members of the society. The following are the items which are going to be purchased to support great learning for the student in the project. The first is projectors. The last project we bought 20 projectors which we are distributed, one in each school. After the project went to end, some of the schools requested to retain the project to make the project continuable. But some of the projectors broken up because of the fan and the uses of the lens. Therefore, for this acceleration project, we thought it's better as a team to buy new projectors which will sustain the new project. Therefore, the project team thought it is very important to buy new projectors that would cater the needs of the new project. Therefore, 10 projectors will be bought for the acceleration grant. 8 will first be used, distributed one in each school, and the 2 will be retained for any kind of replacement if it happens some of the projectors get damaged. The other item is laptops. We are going to buy these laptops that will assist the teachers to display supporting document during the training, like videos, like testimonies from other successful disabled. But also these laptops will be used to write some report and send on time, and also accessing information that will be shared within the website or within our social medias. Another item, which is camera. We are going to buy some camera that will be distributed in each school. These cameras will assist teachers to shoot some videos, take some photos that will be sent to the project team as an indicator for the achievements of the project. The ascertains includes lean papers. This will be used by teachers to write some information about the clubs, like minutes, student attendances, and the likes. The other item is student notebook. Student will be also document everything which they are taught or shared within the clubs. Another thing is sign language dictionaries. This will be also important for them to learn more sign language that will help them to communicate with their learners. The other thing is flashes. This will be used to store information like videos, documents, and the photos. The other thing is file boxes. All of this will be used to keep records for daily activities within the clubs. This project is going to cost the amount of 50,000 euro, which is equals to 153,469,576 Tanzanian shillings.